Alright, good morning. It's October 27th. Start it off. Alright, it's October 27th, Sunday. We had all that rain yesterday, a great encounter in the afternoon. We snuck in here early while we were getting set up. I'm sure a lot of people have had this happen. A buck heard us, thought we were another buck. He starts thrashing some bushes, comes in the dark to about 5 yards, all stiff-legged. Couldn't really see him, but he was right there, almost right below us, had us pegged. We got a great wind this morning for this plot. Kind of surrounded by plots. That's about it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting.
Oh, big buck, big buck. Alright, so that's going to wrap up our morning hunt. Just want to say, first off, kudos to all the guys out there that are videoing, especially guys self-videoing. My brother-in-law, Brian, and I, it's definitely a challenge, a lot of hurdles to overcome. Communication, this setup we have right now is a lot easier to talk to each other and communicate. So we saw that one coyote, he pushed out a nice buck, and then we saw 2 dogs. So we're going to get down now. All the squirrels, all the birds, everything seemed to quiet up. It's still pretty warm, but we got a nice cool breeze coming in. We're going to go move and set up a new set closer to where we saw that buck last night. We pulled the cards yesterday. We see that he is in that area, and we're hoping that'll come back out tonight.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small.
Hey, it's Sunday, November 3rd. We're back in Kentucky. Cold fronts come through. The past couple days, deer have been all over the place. Starting to see a ton of dead deer on the side of the road on the way here. Wind is kind of gooching us. Well, it's not that it is.
Gooching us.
We picked this spot because we were on our way to another stand, and we got to the top of the hill, and we go, it's not good for that spot, but it's perfect for this stand. Farmers just bush hogged probably 20 acres that's next to us where all the deer were bedding. So we're hoping that our plots are going to kind of act more now like a staging area before they go out there, since it's all short now. But that was where a lot of deer were bedding. So we got a big giant that just showed up on camera that we seen him in the summertime. He was here last night. Fingers crossed. It's November 4th. Temperatures swings here in mid-Kentucky are quite drastic. We're looking at like a 30-degree temperature change. It was 30 this morning, and it got up to, it's probably close to almost 60.
Yeah, probably.
So we're actually going to a spot where we don't have any stands. So we've got our climbers, we got our decoy. We've been seeing a lot of fighting on the cameras, and bucks chasing does and grunting like crazy today. We probably got 4 or 5 shooters. Not regular at all, but all over.
In all different spots where we have the cameras and things like that.
Yeah.
Too. So we're trying to hone in on them, but they keep popping up at different places.
Yeah, going from old boys from probably the mid-130s, probably up to, I
Mid
dare
160.
say, yeah, maybe 170 even. But this is our outfits for the day, going in. I don't know if you can see. All our clothes are on the back. No sweat, nice easy walk. Biggest thing. like ninjas.
Probably got about a mile walk in the back.
Yeah, 3/4, something like that. It's not short. It's November 3rd. It's the afternoon. We just got set up for our second time. We first got set up, and the wind decided to change directions on us. So we had to cross to the other side. We got our little Scarface down there in the plot. And we just finished our first rattling sequence. Of course, we think we know where the deer bed. And when we were getting set up in our first tree, we heard a deer blowing. And we had to get down. We switched to the other side. It's probably about 65 yards from where it was. But at least now the wind's not blowing right over where Scarface is. So we're gonna try rattling with the decoy out there today, and hopefully something will come in.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
It's November 4th. Brian and I are, it's a morning, doing our intro a little bit late because we snuck up here. Last time I was here, I was only able to get one set hung. So we crept up like little ninjas, hung our second cameraman set this morning in the dark. It's on right now. We had a doe, well, we assumed it was a doe, but a buck chasing it uphill of us a little bit this morning. And then down below, we had 2 does and a buck that we call Droppy. We think he's a 2.5-year-old. He's probably about in the 120s somewhere. We'll put a picture up so you can see him. He came by. So we're gonna sit tight. We're probably gonna sit all through midday. This is that week where you give it your all. We're just debating, do we stay where we're at, or do we go high or go low? Because it seems like we're right in the middle. It's November 5th. It's about 52 degrees out, a little warm. That's the high for the day. Just got back into the tall stand. We sat it this morning. We had a buck come in the dark, the trail above us. He's making a rub. It was just before shooting light. So a bunch of turkeys below us, but we're back up here tonight. Just sweat my butt off, cutting in a good lane to that top trail. And like Bri says, you know, I'm a little frustrated right now. It's warm, sweating to death. You know, we took a nice slow walk in, tried to be real quiet. Obviously we cut a couple branches, made a little bit of noise. But everybody that does this videoing stuff, give them a lot of credit. The packs are heavy, all the extra equipment you gotta take. It's no joke. But hopefully November 5th works. Hey, it's November 5th. We're back here in central Kentucky in some of the knob country. We just swept my ass off, cutting in a bunch of lanes. We're 2 for 2 with seeing bucks out of the stand. We got a good wind for it this afternoon. We heard a giant grunting like crazy yesterday evening up on the tops. So we're gonna do this evening up top. Hopefully they're coming wrapping around this ridge. November 5th. I know I cut out a lot from what I said before, but the mic wasn't on.
We'll see. November 5th. Let's go, baby.
Take a step back to see the truth.